Hello, my dear seniors. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a mineral that is becoming increasingly popular among millions of seniors worldwide for stopping muscle loss. And the shocking part is, this mineral is 10 times more powerful than any protein source out there. We always hear about losing muscle after turning 60, and it usually gets blamed on not eating enough protein. Sure, protein is important. No one's arguing with that, but honestly, that's just part of the real story. When we focus only on protein, we miss some of the deeper reasons why our muscles tend to shrink as we get older. But here's the good news. Once you understand what's really happening inside your body, you'll see that losing muscle doesn't have to be something you just accept. In fact, today I'll share a simple but powerful way to help your muscles feel stronger, more energetic, and even start rebuilding, no matter your age. And when we miss the true cause, we go looking for the wrong fix. So what's really happening behind the scenes? As we get older, our bodies start to shift bit by bit, especially when it comes to hormones. Both testosterone and growth hormone, two of the main drivers for building muscle, start to drop. But it's not only about hormones. Our mitochondria, which are like little energy generators inside our cells, also start to slow down. Imagine that. The engines that power your muscles just aren't as quick or efficient as they used to be, and they don't handle stress as well either. When that happens, it doesn't matter how much protein you eat. If your cells can't use it right, you're not rebuilding muscle at all. So if you're ready to discover what your body really needs to stay strong and active after 60, stick around. I promise you'll walk away with real, practical tips you can use starting today. Here's what most people overlook. Muscle loss as we age isn't just about what we eat. It's not only a nutrition issue. At its core, it's about how your cells send signals and how your body communicates when it's time to grow or repair muscle. Over time, your muscles start to get a message, quiet but constant, that rebuilding just isn't a priority anymore. When things like inflammation, ongoing stress, poor sleep, or even missing tiny nutrients pile on, that message gets even stronger. Your body then shifts away from trying to grow into what's called preservation mode. In this state, muscle is treated as less important. And that shift isn't just about your body, it's also about your mindset. So many folks in their 50s and beyond start believing that feeling weak is just part of aging. You notice your energy dropping, and before you know it, you're doing less moving, less activity, more sitting around. You start to challenge yourself less, and your mind just goes along with it. It's not because you're lazy. It's just that your body is quietly telling you, hey, this is our new normal. But here's the truth. This decline isn't set in stone. Your body's not just giving up. It's responding to a steady stream of signals that something's not right. The best part, you can send your body better signals and turn things around. But to do that, we need to stop focusing just on big picture stuff like protein and start thinking about what our cells really need to heal and rebuild. That's where minerals, and especially magnesium, come into play. But before we talk about magnesium, it's important to realize this. If you're losing muscle, it's probably not because you're eating wrong. What's actually happening is that your body's inner wiring, how it handles energy, stress, and inflammation, has gotten off track. The trouble is, this kind of disruption builds up slowly, over years. You don't even notice it until one day you can't recover from your workouts like you used to, or your strength just stalls or even slips back, even though you're doing all the right things. And yes, that's frustrating. You're trying, eating well, moving your body, but you're just not seeing the progress. That's when it's time to look deeper and ask bigger questions. It's not just about eating more protein anymore. You need to look at the whole system. How well are you actually recovering? What shape are your hormones and mitochondria in? Are your cells tired out or fired up? Once you start thinking about it like this, the way forward starts to make sense. You realize losing muscle isn't just an aging problem. It's your body's way of asking for help, a sign that something needs realigning. And that alignment is possible. But the first step is understanding your muscle health after 60 is about way more than just calories. It's an ongoing conversation between your brain, your gut, your hormones, and your cells. And like any good conversation, how you talk matters. Yelling more protein isn't going to fix it all. You've got to listen to what your body is really telling you. Often, what your body is craving is better energy use, deeper sleep, less stress, and yes, some key minerals that help tie it all together. Once you handle those things, protein and exercise start to work again. You don't just feel stronger, you feel more alive. So, next time you hear just eat more protein to fight muscle loss, remember, that's only part of the answer. The real fix starts with correcting the messages your cells are getting about how to use that protein. Change the signal and your body will respond. Your body isn't broken. It's just waiting for the right conditions to start rebuilding. Give your body those right conditions, and age won't hold you back anymore. It can even become a springboard for you to feel better than ever. Magnesium isn't some flashy new trend. You don't see it advertised on TV like protein shakes or pre-workout drinks. Most athletes don't talk about it on social media either. But here's the simple truth. Magnesium is involved in more than 300 different reactions in your body. That's not just some sales pitch. That's how your body actually works. Magnesium helps control everything from how your muscles contract and relax, to how your body makes energy, ATP, to your blood sugar, and even how steady your nerves feel. When magnesium levels drop, and that's pretty common, especially after age 60, all those processes get sluggish and your body doesn't recover as well. That really matters for muscle repair, because growing back muscle isn't just about exercise and good food. It's about making sure the environment inside your body is set up for healing and growth. Magnesium is a key part of that. Let's talk energy for a moment. Every time you move a muscle, you use a special kind of energy called ATP. But here's something most people don't realize. ATP can't do its job unless it's attached to magnesium. The working version is actually called MATP. If your magnesium is low, your muscle cells can't get the energy they need to recover. That tired, worn-out feeling after a workout that just won't go away? Sometimes that's because you don't have enough magnesium. There's more. As we get older, it's normal to have a bit more inflammation hanging around in our bodies. This low-level inflammation can slowly chip away at your strength and well-being. Not many people know this, but magnesium is a natural anti-inflammatory. It helps control the release of chemicals and the immune response after you exercise. Both are important for proper recovery. So, if you find yourself sore, achy, or taking longer to heal after activity, it's not always about working out harder or eating more food. Sometimes your body just doesn't have what it needs to repair itself. There's another piece people forget: your nervous system. Recovery is about more than just your muscles. Your nerves need to calm down after stress too. If your nervous system stays revved up in fight or flight mode, your body thinks it's time to break down muscle instead of building it up. Magnesium helps activate your rest and recover system, the parasympathetic nervous system. It also helps with GABA activity, lowers stress hormones like cortisol, and supports deep, restful sleep. And sleep, as all the studies show, is when most muscle repair and memory building actually happens. Here's a big problem. Most people over 60 don't get enough magnesium, and they don't even realize it. Modern farming, processed foods, ongoing stress, and even some medications all strip magnesium from your body or make it harder to absorb. So, even if you eat well, you could still be missing out at the cellular level. Signs like tiredness, leg cramps, irritability, and trouble sleeping are easy to brush off, but often they're your body's way of saying it's running low on magnesium. Don't forget the mental side. When folks feel weak or tired, it's easy to think, I'm just getting old. They blame themselves or their age. But what if the real problem isn't age at all? What if it's just something your body is missing? Once you see it that way, it gives you power because you can do something about it. You can bring back magnesium, support your body's recovery systems, and start feeling your energy and strength return, not just fade away. Now, I'm not here to say magnesium is a miracle cure. It's not magic. But without enough of it, everything else you're doing becomes less effective. Your workouts don't pay off as much, your protein isn't used as well, and you just don't feel that spark of energy. But when you have the right amount of magnesium, in the right form, your body starts to respond. You sleep better, recover faster, move more easily. Your body begins to trust itself again. And from that trust, real strength can come back. If you're over 60 and your hard work doesn't seem to be paying off, maybe recovery is slow, strength gains are small, or you're always tired, don't just add another scoop of protein. Ask yourself a better question. What is my body missing? Write down at the cell level. Because sometimes the best answer isn't try harder. It's give your body what it truly needs. And for a lot of us, magnesium could be the missing link that helps everything else finally start working. You now know just how vital magnesium is, not just for muscles, but for your whole body's ability to bounce back. The next thing you're probably wondering is, how can you use it to truly rebuild muscle after 60? Because it's not as simple as just picking up any old supplement at the store and hoping for the best. Like anything that truly impacts your health, it's not just about if you take magnesium. It's about how, when, and what kind you use. Let's start with the form. There are several types of magnesium out there: oxide citrate, glycinate, malate, threonate, and more. Each one works a little differently in your body, and more importantly, they don't all absorb the same way. Take magnesium oxide, for example. It's cheap and pretty easy to find, but your body doesn't really soak it up well. It moves right through your system and doesn't do much for your muscles or nerves. Now, magnesium glycinate is a different story. It's much easier for your body to absorb, and it's gentle on your stomach. Plus, it helps calm your nerves, making it a great choice for muscle recovery and getting better sleep. Magnesium citrate is another option. It helps with muscle cramps and digestion, which can also play a role in how your muscles recover and how well you absorb nutrients. So choosing the right kind isn't about following trends, it's about what your body really needs. If you're looking to rebuild muscle, glycinate or meat are probably your best bets. If you're dealing with mental tiredness or sleep problems, threonate can help too, because it's able to get into your brain and support your mind as well as your body. The more you match the right type of magnesium to your specific need, the better your results will be. Timing matters too. Your body's need for magnesium changes through the day, especially with stress, physical activity, and your natural sleep-wake rhythm. Taking magnesium at night has been shown to boost deep sleep, which is so important for repairing muscle, making hormones, and resetting your nervous system. If you're active during the day or work out regularly, a smaller dose of magnesium after exercise, along with your recovery meal, can help your muscles contract better and lower soreness later on. It's a bit like giving your body fuel before it runs out, helping your recovery system do its job right away, not just after you're already worn out. Here's something a lot of people miss. Magnesium doesn't work alone. For it to do its best work, it needs help from other nutrients. Vitamin D is a perfect example. If you don't have enough vitamin D, your gut can't soak up magnesium the way it should. And the flip side is true. Magnesium helps turn vitamin D into its active form. They rely on each other. It's a true partnership inside your body. Same thing goes for exercise. Magnesium doesn't build muscle all by itself. What it does is help your body respond better to exercise. Without some physical challenge, some resistance, some load, your muscles don't get the signal they need to grow. No matter how many supplements you take, magnesium makes your training really count, turning the stress from working out into a signal for your body to adapt, not just get tired. This leads to a bigger mindset shift. Most people over 60 are told to take supplements just to defend themselves, to protect your bones, keep your heart safe, or slow down the loss. It's all about reacting. But if you use magnesium the way we're talking about, on purpose and alongside training and good sleep, you're not just reacting, you're building yourself up. You're shaping your health towards strength and resilience, not just fighting against decline. That change in thinking matters. If you treat your body as if it's already losing the fight, it'll act that way. But if you believe your body is still adaptable and capable of getting stronger, your actions will follow. You'll invest in habits that build your strength, not just delay losses. You'll see recovery as something you can master, not just another chore. You'll realize magnesium and other smart supplements aren't crutches. They're tools that help amplify the benefits of movement, rest, and good intentions. No, magnesium isn't a magic pill, but when you use it in the right way, with the right training, at the right time, and along with the right nutrients, you can totally change the way your body ages. Instead of just managing decline, you'll be actively building a stronger, more energetic you. When you use magnesium together with the right exercise, at the right time, in the right form, and alongside the nutrients that help it work, you're not just slowing down age, you're rewriting how your body responds to getting older. You move beyond simply managing decline. Instead, you start to actually improve your performance and strength. With every year that passes, your body can shift from feeling like it's losing ground to feeling empowered and capable. You don't have to settle for just getting by. With the right support, your body is ready to rebuild itself, feel better, and stay active, no matter your age. Age becomes less of an obstacle and more of a new stage, one where you have the chance to master your health, enjoy your movement, and keep living fully. So remember, it's not about chasing youth. It's about giving your body the real tools it needs to feel strong and capable every single day. I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried adding magnesium to your routine or noticed changes in your strength as you've gotten older? Share your experience or any questions in the comments below. Your story might help inspire someone else. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe to MestLC Health and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So, drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next.